I'm Sherry. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited, as you can tell, because I want to show you how the garden is doing. Because we have some nothing short of miracles happening in the garden, in my opinion, right now. So, I'm sorry. I've been watching too many TikToks, okay? Don't judge me. I might even record one right now. So, yeah, the garden. So, so, enough TikTok for me. Enough TikTok for me. Enough TikTok for me. Okay, let's get it started. I'm sorry. So, here I just pulled out my sad little beans that were all dead and ready for pulling up. But I don't know if you can tell, there's some little holes where I've been planting stuff that is new. Anyway, those are some beautiful calendulas, and this one is about to bloom. Oh, I feel very musical today. I'm sorry. Sorry if it gets annoying. Here we have some black nebula carrots. I love that you can tell which ones are the black carrots because their stalks are pretty purpley, and some of the leaves as well. Anyways, this is how I know these are black nebula. Look at those purple stalks. Girl, those stalks. Over here we have some more black nebula, and these green stalks are the amarillo carrots or amarillo carrots or whatever you want to call them. Here is my my dead buckwheat, which gave me lots and lots of seeds before it passed. There's still a couple right here. Sometimes seed saving is as easy as just paying attention to what's left behind. Yay. And here I have the miracle of life. Oh no, it's the miracle of my life. So this glorious thing is my winter tomato. This is a Japanese black trifle, but it's just, I can't believe that it looks so good. It's doing so good. I cannot believe this because we're heading to the end of January, and it's just, look at this. Ooh, seeds. Ooh. This one could use another day. They could maybe stand another day, but check out this winter tomatoes. They're looking good. I mean, it's not that unusual for me to have tomatoes right now because it doesn't freeze where I live. We're growing in Mexico City, so the ground doesn't freeze here at all. We might get a freeze, but that is very, very unusual. And what is glorious about this tomato is that it's looking really healthy, but most of my tomatoes just look like, well, like this. Just a little sad squirt. But it's trying, and I'm grateful for sure. Here I have some pepper plants. I think this is a cayenne pepper, and this is an arroz con pollo pepper. I hope these survive the winter, because if they do, they will probably do really good in the spring. What else? Here I have another tomato that is, it's struggling a bit. I see some discoloring on the leaves because it feels the chill in the air. But this is a white cherry, no doubt. I grew these tomatoes from, well, the Japanese black trifle I grew from seed, but I have a couple other little tomatoes here that I actually grew from suckers from plants that were growing in my past garden. So, I mean, it's definitely worth it so far. I can't believe I have a harvest. Now here, there's a little jalapeno forming. I cannot honestly understand how my plants are still looking decent. I expected them to all look like this. But they're holding on bravely. This is the jalapeno or jalapeno, however you choose to call it. And over here I have some struggling cayennes. Here we have some kales. And this is a little eggplant. I believe this is a Rosa Bianca eggplant. And here, oh my god, that is so messy. Sorry. These are here because we just mulched the walkways, so you weren't supposed to see that, okay? So this is my kale bed. It looks like it has been maybe munched on by a little caterpillar. But I have 8 varieties of kale right here. I have some scarlet kale right here on the corner. This is some red Russian or ragged jack premier kale. This is lacinato or dinosaur kale. This is the dazzling blue. Here we have, this one is really hard for me and I have Latin pronunciation, but I believe the way that I would pronounce it with my Latin pronunciation would be Hagallonero. And this variety I bought from Baker Creek. I read it was made famous by an Australian chef that really loves the flavor, and I get why. It's scrumptious. And over here we have some Thousand Head, some more Ragged Jack. Thousand Head. This is a dazzling blue. And that's pretty much it for the kale bed. I mean, I'm pretty sure I overstuffed my beds, but it's our first season growing here, so I am ecstatic and over impulsive when it comes to sowing stuff. So this bed right here has been attacked by little critters more than once. We have some tiny mammals, like they are something between like a squirrel and a possum. They're called cacomixles. We have cacomixles and they've been eating up my tatsoi. They raided my rutabagas. That sounded so funny. They raided my rutabagas, have eaten most of my tatsoi, like that one and this one are all I have left. And there were a bunch growing here. Now most of what is growing here, here we have an artichoke. These are all calendulas and these little clusters are all beets. Now I'm not a big fan of beets, but my significant other loves them, so I planted a lot. All of this bare space has been resown. I sowed some seeds there yesterday only because it made me so sad to watch my raided garden bed. Here we have some more beets. These are golden beets, so that's why they look so yellow. They almost look like chard. And here, this is this was sown from the Aurora mix, Orach, from Baker Creek. And this is one, it may not be one of the prolific ones, but it is one of the tastiest greens I have ever tried. So I highly recommend this. There's some parsnips there, some little bunching onions. Here we have a very sad nasturtium. We had a very harsh rain last week, and my plants certainly suffered from it. But, well, they're alive, so that's a good thing. Here we have some more of those Aurora mix, and they are just gorgeous. Look at them. The dark ones are definitely the stunners here. And here, this is some salsifi that we're growing. And I planted a bunch of beans that are not really doing great just because I wanted something that would climb my trellis. And all I had planted was mainly taproots and roots and brassicas. Alice, will you please let me vlog? Please. Now, in this bed, I have a little bit of a mess. Well, it's not a mess, just I didn't label anything. So, I know what most of these are. Like, I mean, I know this one is a nasturtium. Here are some beans, some calendulas. Here we have some parsnips. This is the purple lady bok choy, which was also attacked by both rain and the cacomixtles. I believe this giant brassica is a broccoli rabe or broccoli rabe. I'm not entirely sure, but it definitely is outgrowing all of my other brassicas. So if you're sure this is broccoli rabe or rabe, please let me know. Now here we have a little empty space that was attacked by critters as well. Here I planted some more rutabagas. I'm gonna have to spray this with chili powder just so they don't get to them as well. This has also been sown again. I put some flower seeds in there, a couple of sunflowers and zinnias, and, well, evidently the calendulas. And here, this beautiful, lovely green mess is what I believe is the broccoli rabe. Here we have some rutabagas. Under there are some heavily shaded carrots, which are amarillo carrots. Here I planted some radishes, which maybe we have a little tiny radish that we'll harvest right now. I'll check. And I think this little beautiful shiny leafed lady is a Red Bull Brussels sprout. And some red acre cabbages. So let's find out if you got something for me. Let's see. Sometimes you can see the little head of whatever it is that you're trying to harvest. Are you ready, little radish? I see a little head there. Do you see that? Oh, I saw an ant crawling over it. Okay, well, this may not be my smartest choice, but I am certainly excited, overexcited, and that is all the reason one needs to sometimes do something crazy. Now, I multi-sowed these radishes, which I believed it was a great idea in that moment, but oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. But it's making it difficult to get to this one radish that is ready. And I also multi-sowed them so that I could harvest as I needed them. Yes. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god, it's even more beautiful than my first radishes, and it's the same variety. This is a watermelon radish. And oh my god. I could have definitely let this grow a little bit more, but oh, I'm just... I saw the little head and I was too excited. Now I see some more there. Look at that. Here you can see the little radish heads. Those are splitting a bit, but they should be fine. I may have been watering them a bit too much, or it may have been the crazy rain that we had the other day, but I'm gonna leave those in the ground for now. Just push the soil around and ta-da! And now I feel like I'm gonna cry. We have a little winter harvest from our garden. Yay! And lastly, I don't want to film the bags again. Here we have a little flowering marigold. And I thought this was a Romanesco broccoli, but it may just be some purple of Sicily cauliflower. Because it's looking real purple right in the center. It's funny because the leaves are not purple at all. They look like this. These purple leaves belong to my purple rutabaga. No, this is a purple Vienna kohlrabis. And that's how those are doing. It will be a while before I can harvest them. Maybe a couple of weeks. Maybe never if these little guys don't get out of there. Come on, let it grow. Like, you can eat it, but let it grow. Look at that, little pests. I'm gonna have to come back with the hose and hose the little suckers down. Well, here's our little harvest. Yay! Yay! Isn't it lovely? So, got my little seeds and our little haul. No! So, here's our little haul from the garden. this just warms my heart. Woo! That's it for today. It was lovely having you here, as it always is. It's been a while since I showed you the garden, so I'm a little overstimulated. It's so nice to have you back here and show you everything that's growing. Yes. I'm a little energetic today. So, that is it for today. I think I dropped my seeds. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.